A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. With the fall of Ferdiad, the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Church of Seros both vanished into the people's memories. Fodlan was finally one unified nation, under the rule of Emperor Edelgard and the Adrestian Empire. Embracing her newfound power, Edelgard could at last set about destroying Fodlan's entrenched system of nobility and rebuild a world free from the tyranny of crests and status. Yet, beneath the surface, an unseen and silent struggle began to take shape. From her seat of power, Edelgard could at last wage war on those who slither in the dark.
Hello everybody, Glowstone here, and we did it. We just completed the final boss, and...
Oh, is this where you've been? Everyone's looking for you. With the war over, I'd like to think they'd at least give you a few days rest. Don't worry, I won't tell them you're here. It's a rare occasion for me to have you all to myself.
Did you ever find me your strange person?
See, there is one person I must confess I'm just a little bit interested in.
Who, Ferdinand? In that case...
What? Is that... That's a ring. It would be very embarrassing if I had the wrong idea, so I have to ask, are you proposing? Here? Now? To me? I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
Are you sure? You want to spend your life with me? Even though I'm not a songstress anymore? And I don't come from a noble family or have any wealth or land to my name? You won the war. You could pick anyone in the world. Why would you? Okay. I mean, yes. Yes, I love you madly and I'd be happy to marry you. But if we're going to be married, I had better think up a cute nickname for you. Don't you think? Oh, I wonder what I should call you now. Darling, my beloved. So many options. I starred in so many operas where I captured the heart of my beloved. But I never dreamed that it would feel this wonderful when it actually happened. A life singing for you in a peaceful world.
Oh my god. See, that's like almost no nose, but I don't care.
I imagine that life will be more wonderful than I ever could have hoped.
Pictures on accident.
I love you. I could never sing anything as pure as those 3 little words.
No! Okay, battle data. Dimitri was the MVP, really, on the first level. I should turn the volume down a little bit. Okay, it's gonna be like all Byleth, honestly. It's literally just gonna be all Byleth. Because I literally never use anyone else besides Hubert for Assault at the Rite of Rebirth for some reason. And the Gautier Inheritance. Rumored Nuptials was Ingrid. Oh, they even show the Parallax, that's nice. Battle the... This is actually really cool. I like seeing this. Turn 22 though, that was deadly, that was hard. Turn 7. Oh, Bernadette for the Forgotten. Oh, what was that? Oh, that was the Sylvain one, wasn't it? An ocean view setup, obviously. Oh, they get interesting later. At the beginning, they're all just Byleth. Now it's oil and water for Sword and Shield of Sarah. Then now I start doing a bunch of paralogs, so. Sealed Force Ferdinand got good. Conflict in the Holy Tomb. The Battle of Garrick Mach. Anna was the MVP, really. The Great Bridge Coup. Secret merchants. Oh, wow. Yuritsa. Oh, I accidentally. Oh, you could, like, go fast. I don't want to go fast, so I like this. Darkness beneath you. Foreign land and sky. Protecting. Why am I talking like that? Really? Ignaz? Fight for Ferdinand. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, Lysithea. Lysithea returned home to help her parents restore their family land. Years later, when the end to hard work was finally in sight, she reclaimed House Cordelia's claim to nobility, ceding the territory to a nearby lord. Shortly thereafter, she and her family disappeared into really obscurity. She just disappeared? Oh, Mercedes left home and opened a small orphanage in the Far East region with her mother. There she took and raised children who had lost their families in the war, regardless of their blood or circumstances of birth. It is said that in the town which grew around this orphanage, the children never failed to smile. Oh. Manuela, of course. No Hanaman. She did not marry Hanaman. Manuela left Garrick Mach to build her own academy in a small war-torn town. There she contributed heavily to the rebuilding efforts while teaching future generations the necessary skills of survival. Though she never married or had children of her own, she spent the last year of her life happily devoted to her students. That sucks. That sucks. Hanaman! Though foes unchanged, Hanaman's goals remain unwavering, to determine the working of the crest and to do away with inequality caused by them. To that end, his research results in magical tools that can be used without the aid of crest. This proved to be another worthwhile discovery by the father of crestology. You gotta kind of read this fast, actually. Yuritsa, 77. After the war for Fodlan, Yuritsa threw himself fully into the struggle against those who slither in the dark. The sage masked by the likeliness of death itself, he laid waste to his enemies with a sight that terrified friends and foes alike. Whenever it was all over, he stole away in secret and vanished without a trace. His whereabouts thereafter have been subject to much conjecture. So he disappeared without a trace. Dang. 99 battles. After returning home, Ignaz persuaded his family that he should become a painter. He traveled all through Fodland and beyond, painting beautiful landscapes and captivating portraits of the world's cultures. His unique style set artists parodying for generation. That's nice. I like that. That's cool. Shamrock. Shortly after the war, Shamir gave up the mercenary life and disappeared, though she was never heard from again. Rumors swirled persistently for years of a master archer turned thief to who lined her pockets by shaking down all those who preyed upon the innocent. Linhart abandoned his inherited position in favor of carefree life at Garrick Mach Monastery. There he spent his days at ease, whittling away the hours at the fishing pond or in his private study. After his passing, a treasure trove of documents was unearthed, revealing the key discoveries he had made during his many years of crest research. Should I bring my mic closer to my face? I don't know. Honor. Anna's business savvy proved to be a great asset since the post-war reconstruction of Garrick Mach. Once the restoration was complete, she disappeared from the area entirely. Those tales of a mysterious merchant were passed down in every corner of the world for centuries to come. Some say she continued to travel even to this day, eternally penning her way in search of the next lucrative opportunity. This music's also amazing. Although my cheeks are hurting from reading so fast. In recognition of his achievements during the war, Caspar was given the title of Minister of Military Affairs in the New Drusian Empire. That's cool. Though his command development and reputation for occasionally recklessness, he proved to be a leader, guiding his troops to overcome countless obstacles. Long after his career ended, his telltale glory of good cheer that he brought his army endured. Sorry if you don't get all that. As Margrave Gautier, Sylvain devoted his life to improving relations with the people of Sreg region. With oration alone, he succeeded in helping to create a new way of life for nobles in which relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary. Though he went down in history as an extraordinary lord, it nevertheless became customary to refer to cheaters as sons of Gautier. Didn't Edelgard do the relics and crests were no longer viewed as necessary? I don't know. Petra returned to her homeland of Brigid and inherited the throne from her grandfather. As ruler, she declared independence from Fodlan and worked tirelessly to secure friendly relations with both Fodlan and Dagda. Her efforts inspired her descendants to carry the torch she led, ensuring a future of peace and prosperity for her people. As soon as Bernadetta inherited House Varley from her father, she withdrew all of her political discourage and focused solely on the management of her own territory. Because of this and her penchant for spending long periods of time in hibernation, she became known throughout the house history as the Bear of Varley. Yeah, Bernie. Hubert devoted his life fully to the service of Edelgard, operating in the light and the shadows alike. He disposed of countless burdens facing him as emperor, using any means necessary. Though he ghastly appeared for imposing demeanor or even feared, he paid his reputation little heed, focusing on the loyalty to the emperor. Oh, this music! After officially becoming the new Duke Iger, Ferdinand sent about reforming his territory. He overcame numerous obstacles to help lands of Iger recover. To recognize his contributions during and after the war, the Emperor appointed him as the new Prime Minister. Therefore, he stayed by Edelgard's side to help the Empire achieve great prosperity. 265 battles, jeez. As the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard dedicated his life to reshaping the delicate political structure of Fodlan. With tireless work and great sacrifice, she reformed the class system to ensure a free and independent society for all. In her later years, she entrusted her life's work to a worthy successor before finally vanishing from the public eye. Almost immediately after the modest wedding ceremony between Balith and Dorothea was over, the battle against those who slithered in the dark began in earnest. Dorothea chose not to take the field of battle weapons, but rather to tend household in her spouse's absence and provide emotional support for efforts to bring lasting peace to Fodlan. Many years after the war had ended, Dorothea's diary was uncovered, revealing the full extent of the happy life the couple shared. The love poems that wrote on one another were published as a collection. Oh my god! Oh, that was amazing. That's amazing. Oh my god, this game was amazing, honestly. The best game I played for the past couple years, honestly. Wow. Man, I cannot believe I just beat this game. I loved everything about this game. The exploration honestly got a little repetitive, but it was fun. The battle system, although kind of confusing and difficult, that's why I did auto battle a lot for the entire playthrough, but it was really fun. It was really fun. I like just like saying, oh yeah, oh my god, oh shoot, the Immaculate One is murdering Hubert, dang it. I loved the support, some of them. Some of them were kind of boring. Like some of them looked like Linhard and Ferdinand that were just like, oh, I don't care about any of them. Like, seriously, they got kind of boring after a while, but yeah. So I guess no one got married besides me and Dorothea. That's kind of strange, but interesting. I mean, I guess some people got married, but man. This route was amazing too. It was just like halfway through, it just got crazy after Gerald's death, and then we just go on to like the throne room, and we get to see Sothis' throne. Not all my questions are answered, honestly. Not all Yang, that's a weird name, but not all of my answers are, well, so many people are named Yang. Not all of my answers are fulfilled, which I mean, I haven't played the full Verdant Wind, Claude's route, and I haven't played the full Azure Moon, Dimitri's route, so I still have to play those, although I'm almost done with Azure Moon. But man, wow, that final boss was actually really difficult. It's more difficult than I thought. I thought it was going to be like the Do, where it was going to be pretty easy, but the Immaculate One was actually harder than the Do, if that was even possible. But man, I gotta do a tier list of this. Dang it, I'm gonna be making a million videos, but I'm gonna make a tier list of this, and I'm gonna post it tomorrow. The reason I made the ending 2 separate videos is just because I wanted to get like, I want to have the final boss in one episode, and then this one's gonna be kind of like the reprise, where it's not. It's just like, yeah, this is the ending, and wow, what an ending. I mean, it's kind of abrupt actually, but I mean, it did like have a full ending. It's just, wow. I do say there are some problems with this game, and the first problem was that some of the character animations, like, they weren't really fully animated. Like, I was like, oh, Bernie does a thing with her fist, like, where she just shakes them up and down, and she goes like, yay, I won! And then it turns out everyone in half the girls in the entire game did that. I thought that was kind of weird. Also, Claude, you know how he puts his hands behind his head, and like that? Sylvain does that too, so it's just like, they're not that original. I do say some of the characters are really boring also. Like Linhardt, I feel like Linhardt could have been an amazing character. But I don't know why that they just made him so boring. And he just talks and talks and he's so tired. Like, his character is amazing. I really like what they did with his character, where he's like, oh, I only read the things that I want to read. But they didn't really show me that. They only really said, yeah, oh my god, Hubert. They only really showed here, yeah, I just say that, yeah, and then whatever, I don't care. So, Sachiko. Such a cool party. I do feel like the ending was a little, like the marrying someone was a little fan-fiction-y, or not fan-fiction, like a little, well, it was pretty fan fiction, but it was also like fanfare? No, that's like the music name. Something fan where it's like, oh, they only have this in the game to appease the fans. Like, I don't really like that, so I just don't. So that's Dorothea has the same voice actor as Shamir. What the heck? Really? Really? That's surprising. Oh my god. That's really surprising. Oh, okay. I also felt like some of the villains, like, weren't... Oh god, actually. Some of the villains weren't that, like, all mean and villainy. Like, Lady Rhea was, like, so mean. But then I feel like Dimitri was just like, I will kill you, Edelgard. Yeah. That was a little weird. But anyways, this game was amazing. I loved almost everything about it. So fun. Like, I've already played this. At the end of the last video, I'm sorry to interrupt the credits, but 100 hours. So, I played this game for 100 hours already, and at the end of the last video, I checked. So yeah, that was just like, the King of Delusion video was basically where I played 3 houses for 100 hours, which is crazy. It's like my 5th most played game on the Switch, behind like Smash, Mario Maker, Animal Crossing, Breath of the Wild. So, this game is so good though. I loved it so much. That's why I've literally got like addicted to it after I beat the Battle of the Eagle Online. Because at first I didn't like this game. At first I was like, this game's so stressful, oh my god. And you could probably tell that if you go to watch some of my old Fire Emblem videos. You know, I said like, hello everybody, Glowstone-stressful game here. Because this game was so like, I was literally barely making my way through each of the levels. I was barely making it. And I don't think it's that hard. I did think it was really hard at the beginning, but I don't think it's hard anymore. I think it's actually pretty average on difficulty scale. It wasn't like the hardest thing in the world. But it wasn't the easiest either. I did have some parts where I was literally sweating trying to get past it, especially at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Well, I kind of gave up at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, because I was like, oh, I'm not beating this anyways. The Underground Chamber, that one was the hard one. The Death Knight Warp one. That was probably one of the hardest maps in the game, if not the hardest. But now I don't think it's that hard. Now I think one of the ones post-time skip. I love the post-time skip designs. I think they're amazing. Some of them are kind of boring. Like Sylvain, nothing really happened. He just got like a fatter face. Nothing really happened. I feel like Sylvain would be the one to get like a beard and stuff, but he didn't. Dorothea is absolutely amazing on both. Before and after. I do prefer her after design, but still amazing either way. Now, if I ever do, when I do my Blue Lions one, I'm definitely 100% going to marry Mercedes, and you'll see the ending map to those, okay? You're gonna see the ending map. So, I'm gonna actually bring those. And also, I'm gonna be doing the Silver Snow route, which is basically if you side against Edelgard. I'm gonna do that route, but I'm gonna do that one in a while. I'm taking a break from Fire Emblem, on the channel at least. I'm gonna be playing some Ace Attorney, some Galaxy. I haven't played those in a while. Hyrule Warriors. I really need to play those games again. And Fire Emblem Three Houses is taking up a lot of the schedule for that because I've just been wanting to play this so much. So I'm glad I at least got this done. I'll be playing Silver Snow in like a month. So. Wow. Yeah, I'm even learning new things when I'm, like, playing the Azure Moon route or the Verdant Wind route. I'm literally learning new stuff in those routes, so it's crazy. Yeah, I heard Silver Snow is really difficult, so I heard it was really difficult, so I'm gonna have to probably prepare, but you know, it's not that, this game's not that hard. Like, I just had to retain experience and start again if I died. Like, the reason the underground chamber was hard was because there was like, it was like a puzzle basically, and you had to like kill all the enemies, and Death Knight's there, so he'll murder you. And I'm gonna make a tier list of this with every single character, probably like right now. I'm so excited. I don't know what I should record it with though, because my computer's not working with my recording. I'll try it out, but then my phone has like horrible audio, absolutely horrible. So I don't know where I can record it. Worst case scenario, I could just hook up my Elgato to the computer, and I'll just like record it from there. But I really want to do a tier list of all the characters. I should wait till I finish all the routes though. So I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna wait till I finish every single route. So once I finish the Verdant Wind and but just so you know, Dorothea's gonna be really high. Most of the characters in this game I liked. Most of them I thought I really liked. Some of them were boring. Some of them just had not good personalities. I'm just gonna have to look at some of the more supports before I make it. Especially like Flames. I don't really like Flame, but maybe if I see her A support and S support. I also want to see Ferdinand's and Dorothea's. Their A support. I really want to see that. If I had to rate this game, the performance, okay, I'll keep talking. The performance of this game was not that great. It looked good, especially the cutscenes, but the overall game didn't look good. Overall, I'd probably give it like a 9.8 out of 10, honestly. It was really good. 98%. It was amazing. Okay. The end. Okay. Wow. Wow, file 2. That has a star on it. Okay. So that's clear game data. Okay. Oh my god, we also have to do side story. Jeez, I forgot. I have the whole side story. The side story differs from the main game in the following ways. Growth units will level up, but skill levels will not increase. Okay. Classes. Units can change classes, but cannot gain new certifications. Okay. Or you gain ore by winning battles and inflicting armor breaks. Be mindful of your weapon durability. There's a finite amount of gold and ore, and only the Sword of the Creator is repaired when you explore. Before each battle, use the shops around Abyss or battle prep menus to refresh the battalions and forge your repaired weapons. Okay. So basically, I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to do normal mode. And I'm going to go play that, but not right now. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this, do not forget to give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. I'll see you in future videos. Bye.
Reach for my hand, I'll soar away into the dawn. Oh, I wish I could stay here in cherished halls, in peaceful days. I fear the edge of dawn, knowing time betrays. Faint lights pass through colored glass in this beloved place. Silver shines, the world dines, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, gun border bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finding me.